Hey guys, welcome back. Modi 101 here, and we are back in Sky Factory 5. And let's figure out what we've been working on. So, as you can see, we got some nice decorations, some rose bushes. I needed, what did I need? I need something, I don't know. But this is what gave it to me. What did I need the red for? I don't remember. Anyways, we got a bunch of rose bushes, and that, oh, I remember now. So let's get rid of these. I did make a enchanter in between episodes because I wanted to get a bow with infinity, so I didn't have to worry about arrows. And that's really all I did with it. That was during the stream. I've done a lot of these. These are all different colored creepers. This is why I needed the bow, because if a creeper blows up, the trial's over. Like if a creeper blows up on its own. So you have to take out them all. So that's what I needed, the bow with infinity, so I could step back, shoot them so they wouldn't blow up. A couple other random ones in here. I started dealing a lot with the ones that are in black, so we had wither skeleton wolves and all that fun stuff. These creepers I actually did off camera. I didn't even do them in stream because it was insanely repetitive. So we got a bunch more trophies, which is cool. And let me think. I was really working on this back here, letting this run, our gravel maker. As you can see, we have a whole lot of these back here. Oh, we are actually out of cobble. Holy jeez. All right, let's do a couple quick things. Let's throw some stuff in here. So basically, this can keep running and filling up those jars. Then we will come over here. None of this has anything to do with what we're working on today. I just want to kind of catch you guys up on what's been going on. All right, let's fill up our inventory as much as we can. Throw some more cobble in here. So the one other thing I did make to kind of help things out was, so the watering can in this, besides looking like a paintbrush, which I guess kind of makes sense with the whole black and white and color thing, I want to find a way to get this essence to grow faster. They do not drop seeds at all. So I made these sprinklers. Let's look at those real quick. Let's actually go make a couple of them. And I might be using these wrong. I've been putting water in them from a bucket, and then they run for a while. Then I got to refill them. I don't think that they will just pull unlimited from one block. So anyways, I don't even know if I have all the stuff for it. But to make the sprinkler, you need all of this stuff. These cauldrons are pretty easy, so we're going to make 4 of those real quick. These fluid hoppers we made before. I think I needed more brick. And hopefully this should be enough to make a couple of them. So now we got to make these, which there's one, and then we need another wooden hopper. There we go. And now, nope. And now this. All right. So now we made 2. And then we need this Terra glass. And to make that, you have to use lime stained glass with Terra Preta. That you make with dry peat bog and biomass. Biomass is made with flowers. That's where the rose bushes came from. And then saplings and leaves. And then this is made from this. So let's see what we need. Okay, so we had plenty of that. And now we do this. That makes us 8. And that 8 will make us 1 and 2 of those. All right, and that's about it. And then, yeah, they do I think a 9x9 radius. So they're kind of the same as like a thing of water. Now this is a little bit closer, so what I would do is I would take this and I would put this down here, and then before I get any seeds close to it, I will grab our book and try and put a mage light, and it's right there, which is perfect. They're still invisible. Did that one go there? Okay, so I had some go over here. All right, so that replaces the light. And then all we need to do is we put a bucket's worth of water in. Yes, I could set this up to some sort of watering system, but to be honest with you, this is fine. And as long as they have something to grow, they grow pretty quick. So in this pack, this pack is very specific. Oh, by the way, so if you notice, I'll take out this line. And you can see little sprinkles going around, and you can see that they're already growing. That one's already fully grown. This goes pretty quick. So, anyways, yes. So in this pack, we do not have iron seeds. We don't have diamond seeds. We don't have dye seeds. We don't have any of that. All we have, if we type in seeds, and I just want to show you guys this, is black, blue, brown, cyan. It's just the colors. This is just another way to get essence, or another way to get dye through essence. So, and they're pretty simple. The black one, you just cook any seed and you get the black one. The blue one, for example, you just have to throw it in water. But then like the brown one, you have to make with 4 brown things and some of the essence. So I'm going to have to get into making the crystals and all the different levels of essence. So that's why this is the way it is. So just wanted to show you that. Now to completely switch gears, we're going to start working towards, and I have not done this neural network stuff in so long. Just bear with me. So we're going to kind of just stick it over here. All right, so last episode, we went out, and look at that. We got 16 nether scrap. Let's grab all of this. Let's go ahead and put this back into ingots. All right, there we go. And then, what is it, like this? And then like this, right? Yeah, there we go. Boom, there's 4. I don't know how many we need. It doesn't seem like many, but yeah, we'll start there. I think we might only need 1. Okay, so let's remember how to do this together. So the first things first, we're going to need a simulation chamber. So let's pop over here. Let's see what all we need. All we're missing is the redstone capacitor, which is pretty simple. There we go. And now we have the simulation chamber. So we're going to set this guy right here. We're going to look at it. Please insert a data module. I don't know if these, I think they run on power, but we'll see. All right, so there's that. And then I know that there's this, the loot fabricator. This is, oh, okay. This is actually what we needed the netherite ingot for. So let's do that. Oh, there we go. And let's remember to do this part. There's that. And now we have the loot fabricator. Okay. Yeah, 100%. Don't remember how these work. All right, and then we have displays a HUD unheld. Okay, so let's make this guy. All right, I'm gonna make a bunch of these. Let's just do this. All right, there we go. All right, so we need 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. What else are we missing? Nothing. All right, the deep learner. Put that in there. And then this is a data module. We're going to need to make 1 of these, and then we're going to need to get some clay. We have it in block form. So let's do that. And then there's that. So let's see what this does. This, no data module found. Please insert a data module. Your models will be trained when placed in a deep learner. In order to train a module, you must deliver the killing blow. Okay, and then this guy. Okay, so let's try this out. We're going to try this real basic. So we're going to go to our trophy room, which, by the way, our platform works amazing. We are far enough away where none of the baddies, don't put that on your head, spawn on our main platform. There was a shulker box scenario, but I think that might have been me accidentally clicking on it. So, all right. So let's see if we can figure out this mod. Let's go to our platform. The only thing that has happened is Smuts, one of the Patreons, made a nice little viewing area to watch me. Also, anytime I died, I started putting an audience of Modi's heads. Every once in a while, one's talking to another one. Yeah. So that's how many times I died. Okay, so let's try this. And I got to remember how this works. Right click on an entity. Okay, so there we go. That starts it. Anytime now. Any second. Oh, it's still daytime. I wonder if that has, you know, let's go time set night. All right, because otherwise they're just going to instantly burn. Anytime now. Let's see. F7. Yes, this is all perfectly good zombie spawning. What is happening? There we go. Okay. So we're going to take this guy and we're going to click on him. Now you can see it's now going to... Let's go turn this off. Alright. So now if we do this, let's put this in there. Zombie. Let's see. Okay. Now, hold on. I want to look. Give me a second. I'm looking at some information. All right. Let's see. Upgrade to basic. 12 kills. All right. You ready? All right. So there's that. Now, if we open this, we should see 42%. 11 kills. So you still have to kind of do this. Now, once you've clicked on them, you don't have to click on them again with it. You just have to kill them. Okay, I'm vaguely remembering things. What do they all have in their hands? Okay. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Maybe I got to go over here. Maybe I'm too close. All right, saw one spawn over there. I know Minecraft tries to make it to where, you know, you don't see mobs spawn. Just naturally. Ooh, what did I pick up? Okay, he had a brush on him. Oh, they're all Bob Ross! Oh my God, I just got that! Holy Christ, they're all Bob Ross. That's why everybody has the afro. Oh, I'm a moron. Okay. Because it's colors and it's painting. Oh my God, I just realized that. They're all freaking Bob Ross. They're all holding paintbrushes. Oh my God. You know what? I think our bow might be better. Let's bow it up with these guys, right? We have it. And that's the nice thing in this pack. None of your stuff takes durability loss. So yeah, you don't have to worry about things like mending. Nothing breaks. Alright. Oh my God, I can't believe it took me this long. They're all the villagers are Bob Ross. All of the mobs, the zombies at least, are Bob Ross. God damn it. Okay, let's eat some potatoes. Let's scratch our ear. Hit a random button on our headset that I don't know what it does. Hold on. All right, listen to some lady tell me things. Okay, so this modular is now one more kill to get to basic. Right now, I don't think it does anything. Okay. When you first do it, you've at least, I think, got to get it to basic. All right, just give me one. I just need, there we go. Oh, God damn, they're all Bob Ross. I feel stupid. Anyway, so yeah, you have to do this for all of them. All right, so there's that. Now if we look, it is now basic. Module accuracy is about 5%, and advanced is 12 kills. Now, let's do this. Let's go ahead and head back home. This is where we start to play. Now, how does this work again? All right. Let's hit F7 and get all those numbers to go away. Okay, so I think I'm going to need power, which should be fine. I'm pretty sure, yeah, these take power. Okay. Let's go check our power bank and see how this guy's going. Maybe I'll get into making some solar. Oh, we have no stuff in here. All right, let's do that. And we'll just throw a little bit of extra in because we're going to be using a bunch of juice right now. Perfect. Okay. All right, so now we need to quickly make another flux point. So let's look that up. I don't remember. Flux point. There we go. Perfect. All right. And then we're going to stick with flux ducts. We have some here. Okay. And maybe we'll just run these across the top like that. Just for now. I don't know how much bigger I'm going to have to make this. And we do that. We click our system. Okay. And there we go. And now these guys fully powered. Please insert data module to begin simulation. All right, so now we go in here and we take this out. Okay? All right, let's see how this goes. Cannot begin prediction matrix. What is a prediction matrix? Okay, what do we got? Prediction matrix. What is this? Dimensional? No, that's something different. All right, so we got to make some of these guys. I think this is maybe like a fuel of some sort. So there's a stack. Okay, and there we go. Launching runtime. All right, this is great. Okay. Sequence prediction failed. Processing results. All right, so that ran through. Now it gave us green dye and it used 2 of our matrix. This might only give us dye. Oh my God. Okay, so normally in a normal world, this just gives you loot from that mob. Something in the loot table for that mob. So, you know, zombies are going to be rotten flesh. What else would be in there? Iron, potatoes, carrots, random things that the mobs can drop. Let's see what we got here. So we are just getting green dye because... All right, so you can see we are getting zombie predictions. So let's take this out and we're going to click uses on this. So okay, so this is how we do it. In the loot fabricator, oh my God, it can give us body parts? Wow, that's cool. All right, so here we go. In the loot fabricator, we toss this in, and I guess we get to pick. Let's get some rotten flesh. And there we go. So it is going to give us the dye based off of the mob, right? Like, so we're going to get green dye from the zombies and whatnot. And then if we look, I think this module, yeah, it's still on basic, but it's still going up. All right, so let's take this and let's try getting let's get ourselves a zombie leg. All right, where'd it go? Okay, zombie torso. Uses. I can I can make compost out of it. Okay, can I use this for something? What is it from? Limbs. Let's look at limbs. Let's look up the mod. There's a mod called Limbs. And it's a whole bunch of stuff that is invisible. What? Okay, let's try a couple things. Let's get a armor stand. Let's make an armor stand and see maybe this will do something. Okay. This could be another weird trophy thing. All right, let's see what happens. Is it still? No, it's still here. Okay, can I put it on me? I lost it. I don't know where it went. Oh, okay. So it's just in my inventory. All right, let's put it away. Okay. We will never see that again. All right, so let's not do any of the limb stuff because apparently they're invisible. Anyway, so you can see this guy running. This, I think, yeah, this is where it's going to take to get to, like, the next tier, I guess. All right, and then, like I said, we can throw these in, and then we could get carrots. We have no carrots. We actually don't have any carrots. We've gotten none. Okay, so let's look at prediction. Let's type that in. So you can see there's a whole lot of them. Albino cows. You put them in, we get white dye, then we get this, and then if we click uses on this, it's cow stuff. Okay, that's cool. So let's go ahead and we're going to make ourselves another one of these. Oh, I can do it without making the stuff. That's great. Let's do that. Perfect. Let's make some more of these. All right, let's make one for now. All right, so we're going to let that go. Let's go ahead and grab, because I forgot we're at the end of this episode. I'm going over, but I can kind of show you. As you saw, we can use vanilla mobs, or I'm sorry. Here's something hiss. They're all Bob Ross. God damn it, I'm going to do. All right, let's head out here. Platform. Let's put this guy down, turn him on. We're going to do this. Now the question is, okay, they are going to go. So we're going to take this guy and we click him on just the same way. Can we set these down? No, that'd be kind of cool. All right, let's put this up here. And then, yeah, so let's open the deep learner. Let's put this guy in. We can put in multiples. And then we just click on him. Once again, 12 kills. All right. And you can kind of see some stuff I may work on. And then, as you noticed, no mobs needed to be spawned to use this thing, but we could get the mob drops. So this is a good one that I think I might be doing some blaze. Or any of the mobs that kind of scare me. And we can use this. A little bit of power and some of that matrix thing. This guy here, which isn't that bad. Yeah, we can pretty much get whatever we want. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to turn this one off for now. Okay, we're going to head home, and I'm just going to show you something. So we head home over here, right? And then if we come here and we take him out, it'll stop everything. We can pull this stuff out. Now, if you notice, and I just kind of want to show you, if we take the cow one, the cow is not even a basic level. So when we put it in, insufficient data. So it has to be basic or better. So we do this, and we'll go rotten flesh. Why not? You know. And these we don't even need to do. We can just throw them in the system and not worry about it. But here's another great way to get specific dyes we want. So, all right, guys. Well, there we go. Let's go ahead and put the cow back in here. And then I might, I could do like cows, pigs, or multiple cows. They're just going to give us the same drops. I might do pigs, chickens, and sheep as well. Take their trophies out there and whatnot. We'll go ahead and put this guy back. But yeah, so there you go. That's the core of it. I'm sure there's, I know the basics of a lot of mods. I'm sure there's a million other crazy things you can do with it. But you should be able to do almost anything. So, all right, guys, there we go. Another successful episode. I think in between I'll be working on the... that's a lot. I'm going to have to keep fighting the mob trials. I'm going to keep working on this. And I'm going to keep working on the deep mob learning. And yeah, there we go. This will be kind of cool. And then we could do something like... Let's check this out. Watch. One last thing. Let's see... Item frame. Okay, let's make a quick item frame. And then I wonder what this looks like. Let's find out. And then we go like this. And it might not have the cow on it. We'll have to see. It does! And he's standing on the wall. So, we do have this room up here. We could make a deep mob learning room and set our modules up like that. You know, maybe with a sign to tell us which ones they are. That might be kind of fun. Maybe we'll do it on a table. Maybe, I don't know, we'll figure it out. So, all right, guys, there we go. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget, if you like the video or the channel or me or whatever, or if you're an enemy of my enemy, you're therefore my friend, we can get rid of our farm because we just used Deep Mobbler. Need to get all the bits. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah, so, yeah, don't forget, like, subscribe, click that bell, leave a comment, share on social media. All those things help out the channel and me so much. If you guys want to come hang out and play on this server, you can come, you know, visit my area and hang out over here when I'm streaming or whatever. You can do that. We have many servers that you can come play on. We have more than even what I stream. Like, we have, I think it's about 8 to 10 servers. We have a vanilla with data packs, and then we have anywhere between 6 and 8 modded servers going at a time. Everything I record or stream is a Patreon server that you can play on if you become one. So go check that out. Would love to have you. If you guys want to watch the off-camera work on this, I do this every Thursday at twitch.tv/Modi101. Come hang out. It's at noon Pacific time. Come hang out. And I said this in another video. This is streamed on Thursday. The VOD is available to you on Friday. So even if you can't make it to the stream, you can go over to my Twitch page, and all the VODs are up, I think, for 2 weeks. It's either 2 weeks or a month. I think it's 2 weeks before, and that's a Twitch thing. They just take them down. So yeah, you guys can go watch the VODs. Be careful. Spoilers, because I'm almost always a couple weeks ahead on the streams than I am the videos, but come check it out. And lastly, if you guys want to get your own server, just like this one here, you can head on over to Host Havoc. Use the link down below. That way they know you're coming from one of my videos. And until next time, I want to thank each and every one of you so much for hanging out, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!